Welcome to Triad Hip Hop Podcast. This your man Kurt, and this is
Howard.
Yes, sir.
Oh, TV.
Triple H. Oh, my bad.
Nah, you good. You good. Just 1 second. We got some technical difficulties. We don't want the man to come down and, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how dare y'all make money off black music, the music that I'm trying to make money off of. Anyway. How dare you?
All right. My bus.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good.
But yeah, what's this, episode 247?
247.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
get that intro going.
Sir. Can you feel it?
Wild out, son.
Wild out, wild out. Fuck.
I try to do that. Back in the day, I used to go to, when I was hanging with my white friends and stuff, and they were like, yeah, man, come to the show, man, rock out, man. I go to the little concerts and stuff. Like, well, they would go to like these places like Somewhere Else's Tavern and stuff, and they play some good, rock music and stuff. But like you in the crowd doing like this, and be like, yeah. So you gotta do this, And I'm a big black dude, so me doing that shit is
right.
They're like, yeah, let's get the fuck up out of here. I'm gonna launch us in the next week. But
yeah, man.
Oh man.
Well, yep, it's back. We back for another episode. We appreciate y'all checking us out. Please don't forget, hit the buttons, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. Brothers and sisters, we need funds.
Allocated
to
build
the school.
Yeah. So
we need follows and likes and all of that to build the school. The more you hit the buttons, the more we can build the school. And
we do apologize. Yesterday something came up, and usually, what I'm saying, we shot, we'd have been filming yesterday, but because of that, we decided to move to Thursday, so we do apologize.
Yep. So yeah, anybody who's checking us out live, we apologize, but for those of you who catch the, the recap on the weekend, Friday and Saturday, you're right on time.
Oh yeah.
But
and I think next week, since it being a holiday, we probably won't have a show. Just being, because people probably gonna be chilling. But the following next week we'll have one, and I believe somewhere around before the end of the month, I think Kurt's gonna take some time off, so we probably won't have a show.
That probably that last week of the month we may not have a show because I'll be taking some vacation time. But yeah, so it is what it is. We still appreciate y'all, you know what I mean? And please, like I said, spread this to all your friends. Anybody who likes hip hop and just talking about the culture, send them our way, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Because, we just trying to keep y'all entertained and updated. So, all right, so let's see. I don't think anybody passed away or anything, but I did have one thing I wanted to mention. Actually, before I do that, how was your week? My bad.
How was your week, sir?
My week was all right. It wasn't too bad. Just another work week. Been watching the Marvel's Secret Invasion.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That came on yesterday, right?
Yeah,
second episode. I gotta get caught up on that.
That's really good. It's really good. I think you'll like it. Anybody who's a Marvel fan is gonna like it.
I got a theory on that.
You do? Okay.
I don't think. I think Samuel Furious. I love to call him. I think he's one of them.
I've been wondering, you know what I mean? But, it's interesting. You do find out some stuff in the first couple of episodes, so, I'm not going to give it away for those who haven't seen it, but...
I really think he's one of them, because...
I could see that.
Especially with, for those who haven't seen it, he doesn't have his eye patch.
Right.
And this is right after, this has probably been 5 years away from the blip, And people keep hitting on him like, yeah, you're kind of different.
Right.
So.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But it's definitely a good show, man. Y'all get your theories up, man. We're gonna see where it goes. They doing 6 episodes and we already 2 in. You know, we 2 deep. So let's go. All right. But yeah, other than that, my week has been good, man. Just been chilling, working, trying to keep these bills paid, you know, as usual.
Yeah,
the man is on my neck about the bills, you know.
We need money allocated.
Right. We really gonna have to do a GoFundMe for ourselves.
Shoot, man, I'm telling you, man.
But yeah, how was your week?
Week wasn't too bad. Just getting back into some stuff. We a little busy at work, so trying to do that, and man, just trying to make things happen. That's about it.
Yeah, man. That's about all you can do, man. Work hard, do your best, out here. This world is getting tougher and tougher every day.
Yep.
So, yeah. And it ain't gonna get no easier, man.
It definitely ain't trying to make it easy. I mean, don't get me wrong. Life is hard, but
yeah.
They for real trying to make this shit like motherfucking, like you gotta be the damn expert in life, like on the video game joint.
Yeah.
Like this is expert mode and shit. Like, you got to navigate.
Right.
With like $3. You know what I'm saying? Be like on some MacGyver shit. And these other motherfuckers out there got submachine guns and everything. You like left with like a paper clip and some rubber band or something. Like, you gotta work with that. Exactly. You gotta take them out with that. Like, yo, you see what my man got? Bullets. Nah, son, that's what you got. My man got bullets over here. Shit blowing down trees.
Right. Exactly. Oh man. But yeah, man, so I guess we can jump into some stuff. I mean, like I said, I didn't really have anything about any people that passed away, but I do want to mention, from what I heard, Madonna, the pop singer, was rushed to the hospital. Says that she was found unresponsive, and so that makes me think it's something pretty serious. Now they're saying that she was recently struggling with like a bacterial infection. And so I guess one time they came to check on her and she was not responding. So I hope it's not, that final trip for her, but we shall see. Because, I mean, she is older. I don't know. She's probably in her 60s, I think.
Oh, yeah. She looked about 30.
Yeah,
but she's 60.
Right. She didn't
have
the
reason why she looked 30 because she sucked all them souls. Where's my button at? All them souls.
Yay for those of you who are willing to do that. But yeah, that's funny, man. But yeah, she definitely she done had some work done. She done had a few facials. Pause. But yeah, either way, we just being funny, man. But I hope everything turns out okay for her. And we shall see what happens. We'll keep y'all up to date as best we can about that. So, all right, I'll go ahead and jump into some birthdays. We got a few, not too many, but back on June 25th, we had 90s rapper Candyman.
Okay.
A lot of y'all youngins don't know him. He had a kind of a short-lived career in the 90s, but he was pretty dope. On June 28th, we have my man Freddie Gibbs.
Okay.
And also on the same day, producer No ID.
All right.
So happy birthday to them. On July 1st, we got coming up Missy Elliott. So happy birthday to her.
Oh, okay.
I think there's somebody else on the first, but I cannot remember. I did some research, but I couldn't find it. But it seemed like I remember her sharing her birthday with somebody else.
Oh, so, hip hop?
Yeah.
I know one. I think it was Pamela Lee Anderson.
Pamela Anderson Lee?
Yeah.
Okay. So happy birthday to them. And your birthday is also the 1st.
Yeah,
so happy birthday as well.
I'll be 18 again.
There you go.
For the 12th time.
Yeah, man.
So y'all do the math on that. That's
18 for the 12th time. There you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, happy birthday to you. We're gonna hang out this weekend and do a little something for Howie's birthday. So yeah. If I get some video or some pictures, I'll put them up on the page for y'all. All right, coming up also, on the first also, that's who it was, Jerobi from Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
His birthday's on the first as well. So happy
Okay.
birthday to him. All you cancers out there.
That's right. Cancer Nation, stand up! Ah!
Yes,
Ah!
boo! No, I'm just playing.
All right, son.
Coming up on July 2nd, we got my man, the legend, Spice One.
Oh, okay.
Also on the same day, Tony Touch.
Oh!
You know what I mean? Happy birthday to both of them. So that's the East and the West representing. On the 3rd, we got my man Trey the Truth. Happy birthday to him.
A lot of heavy hitters.
Yeah, man. Coming up on the 5th, we got my man Bizarre from D12.
Yeah.
We also got my man Royce the 5'9", repping Detroit as well on
Damn,
the 5th.
you know what? That explains him a lot.
Who, Bizarre or Royce?
Royce.
Oh, the cancer thing? Yeah.
That explains why he do stuff a lot.
Yeah.
But now, here, one thing I can respect about him, though, like, I can respect, even though, like, they give him slack, like, he's up there just on Eminem's dick. Like, nah, he's loyal. I respect that.
Yeah.
I really respect that.
Yeah.
That's
what's up, man.
Yeah.
And then on the same day, on July 5th, we got RZA. So happy birthday to all of them.
You know, the
That's
mathematics.
my birthday. Yep, that's my birthday.
You know what I'm saying?
Mathematics.
Everything, the mathematics, the equations, putting things together on the sound and making sure that.
I'm trying to sound like my man.
Wu-Tang Saga. Yeah.
So, you know, like we do the sound and everything. We make sure that everything is together. Me and the music, you know, that's how we
gotta form the Wu-Tang.
We form the Wu-Tang and make sure everything is credible.
What's today's mathematics, guys? So happy birthday to all of them. Let me give them some cheers.
Yeah, for real.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And you know what? We didn't come up with a question of the day today, so we need to do that. So
since we're gonna segue into it, how has Ice Cube impacted your life?
Okay. Oh man, for me, Ice Cube was huge, man. For the West Coast, I mean, because when NWA came out and when they broke up, I was really like, damn, they had a good thing going. They were just starting to reach their peak when they broke up. And so once Ice Cube came back and was able to hold down a strong solo career, that was heavy inspiration for me, man. I was like, okay, because you would think when a group that dope breaks up, it's not going to work out on a solo thing. But Dre was able to do his thing, Cube was able to do his, and rapping-wise, Cube, man, he one of the dopest lyricists ever, man. So I was very inspired by him, man. He definitely kept me in the love of hip-hop, you know what I mean? So shout out to Cube, man. Some of his early work still can't be beat. You know what I mean? America's Most, The Predator was dope, Lethal Injection, come on, man. Oh my God. So yeah, what about you?
Well, got another question.
Okay.
Who do you think, because we're probably going to segue into this too, who do y'all think is the most influential hip-hop group of all time?
Groups? Oh, man. Whew. It's going to be a hard time for me, but it will either have to be Run DMC or EPMD for me. Now, Wu-Tang is right behind both of them, but for me, influential-wise, Run DMC, I think, might have just a hair over EPMD. You know what I mean? They really just set the tone for hip-hop when they came out. You know what I mean? They really just took hip-hop to a whole nother level. And so I have to say Run DMC, then EPMD and Wu-Tang right behind that.
But, okay, so going back to the Ice Cube question, yeah, man, I ain't gonna lie. To do this show today, usually I listen to some, like, other podcasts and stuff. I say, nah. I gotta go to that America's Most. I gotta go to that Predator album. I gotta get all the Ice Cube energy today.
Yeah.
I need it.
Yeah, man.
I kind of had to go into it, man. So, yeah, man. Ice Cube, I would probably say outside of pop, and as far as, like, the influence, Yeah, he's probably definitely one of the most influential from the West. I mean, especially for the time and the time that he was in and everything. Yeah, Ice Cube was that dude, still that dude.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
So,
man.
yeah,
Shout out
man.
to Cube, man, on that, man. He one of the best to ever do it.
Man,
So
yes, sir.
and he got the Mount Rushmore, Mount Westmore going on, so that's dope too.
Yeah.
What about your second question?
Okay, so groups, yeah, definitely, because we're gonna have to talk about the bullshit that Billboard fucked around with.
Yeah, we got the Billboard Top 50 groups.
I
We'll
would
talk about that.
I would definitely say Run DMC.
Okay.
As far as influence, especially back, I'm born in '83, so I mean, but like when I was a kid, like me in North Carolina, we didn't really, we weren't privy to the hip hop that most people were in the North. We didn't know until I got older to realize, okay, there were people before Run DMC.
Right.
But the fact that they, that was really one of the first groups that people have ever seen.
Yeah.
Growing up, where I was growing up, like when 5 or so, I was like 5 or 6 years old, turning on the TV. I was one of the first groups I've seen. You know what I'm saying? So Run DMC definitely played. And on top of that, since you talking about NWA, a lot of them came in on their cadence.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to, they were trying to, play to that crowd. Then they switched it up so people could understand, okay, this is what we're really about. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people came in their cadence and stuff, so yeah.
Most definitely. Definitely. You know what? Before we go too far, I apologize. I'm going to plug this one in so it don't go dead and I forgot. So you hold it down for me for 2 seconds.
I'll hold it down. So basically today we will, on the topics, we're definitely going to talk about Ice Cube. We're going to talk about him doing his Instagram, what he did, talking about the big three. We also want to make mention to, we actually going, like I was saying, we're going to do the Billboard. We also want to make mention, we're going to talk about King Randall. A lot of, what happened with the school. Me and Curtis will have a discussion about that because that situation is rough. The fact that, a lot of the stuff that happened there, a lot of people, I ain't gonna say would give up, but they've been highly discouraged. And to hear that young man say that, hey, we're gonna move forward, that did my heart good. But yeah, we will talk about that here in a bit. Curtis is back here, so we're gonna get back. But yeah, I was just telling the folks that stuff that we were kind of talking about.
Yeah, we definitely got to talk about that King Randall stuff. Because that's crazy, man. But we're gonna get into that. Let us get some other stuff out the way first. All right, so we got our birthdays out. Did you have anything else to say about the questions of the day?
Nah, I think that's it.
All right, so I got a couple things on new music. So my man RJ Payne dropped a new project called Jigsaw.
Okay.
Man, that dude is just phenomenal, man. If y'all ain't really listening to RJ Payne, I really don't know what rock you under, but you need to go check him out because that dude he's keeping real hip hop alive.
That's what's up, man.
My man's one of the dudes from D12, Denon, he has now formed his new group called Read the PDF.
Okay.
And they're pretty dope. They got a new song out called B-Y, not bi as in, bisexual.
Happy Pride.
Happy Pride. Well, just making that clear. It's just B-Y. But the song is dope, and y'all should go check it out. You know what I mean? He kills it. So, yeah. And then my man, Joyner Lucas, got a new song out called Broski.
Okay.
Yeah, man. It's dope.
I was about to say, I wonder what happened because I ain't really heard too much from him.
Hey, this song goes hard, man. It's like it's supposed to be a track about him and one of his partners, you know, and they're supposed to be like they're rapping back and forth at each other about life, and you know, the Joyner Lucas is on the come up with the money, and the partner's like, man, I'm proud of you. You kept it real. You gave back to the hood, and you know, all of a sudden during the other partner's rap, he started turning on him. He's like, yeah, but you know, you ain't all this and you ain't all that. You should be giving me money. You should be doing this for me. You know, and it's kind of a back and forth about, you know, how people are in the real world. You know, they'll congratulate you. You the best. You the best. But why don't you give me some money? You ain't shit because you ain't giving me no money. You know what I mean? You ain't doing this for me. You ain't doing that. And then they'll circle right back around. But you my partner. I love you. You the best. You the best. And it's like, you know, people will do that to you, man. They'll turn on you quick, man. You know, thinking that you owe them everything. You know what I mean? You want to come up and all of a sudden you got to give everything to them. And so it's one of the realest songs I heard in a long time, man. Y'all should go check that out.
It's what with me when you shooting in the gym.
Right. It reminds me of Give Me the Loot. You know what I mean? It goes hard like Give Me the Loot. You know what I mean? So, all right. So yeah, that's it for my music. So we're gonna go ahead and jump into some topics and stuff. I want to get a couple of quick topics out the way real quick. So, Brother Polight, if y'all don't know who that is, you know, he's supposed to be one of the conscious, you know, one of those people who talk about black consciousness and all of that, and he got caught up on some charges. I want to say 2021 maybe, or was it 2022?
I thought it was a little.
Was it before that?
Yeah,
I might be wrong.
I want to say it was maybe it was in the pandemic, or maybe it was. I thought it was a little bit.
I could be wrong.
Just slightly before the pandemic. If it wasn't 2020, if it wasn't 2019, I thought it was at least around 2020, 2020. It might have been early 2021, but
it's hard to say. But yeah, I mean,
but it was around that time.
It's you know, he got caught up on some sexual assault charges, you know, those types. And basically, when it first jumped off, you know, it was a younger girl. I want to say an underage girl.
Yeah.
And he was like, I'm innocent. I didn't do anything, and y'all never hear me plead guilty to this. So now the update is he pled guilty, and he took a plea deal so that he could get lesser time. So that's the irony of this whole situation. It's like, what happened that changed your whole process? And now you're like, all right, I'm gonna take a plea, and then maybe I'll do something.
They probably did. Yes. So they probably called this dude by his government name,
right?
And told him, look, you looking at a real hard time. That's probably what they did.
Yeah, I mean, they had to have some sort of evidence on you, bro.
Yeah.
If you were willing to take a plea, because if you know they ain't got no real evidence, you're going to be like, nah, I'm sticking this out because I'm innocent.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, Brother Polight, man, that's real sad. Speaking of jail, one of the rap pioneers, Melly Mel, got arrested this past Monday, which I believe was the 26th. And his was also on some domestic violence issue. I know you said you hadn't heard about it, so let me tell you what kind of went on. So it's a chick that he'd been dealing with over the years. Let me see. Her name is Jory Jordan. And basically, they've been kind of off and on with each other over the years, and they finally got to a point where they were growing apart. Things weren't working out, so they just, you know, stayed away from each other. And from the way the story goes, the way I heard it, she kind of hit him up recently and said, you know what, let's meet up, you know, if you're going to be in LA, because like this all happened in LA. She was like, let's meet up at the hotel. I really want to reconnect with you, blah, 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 that type of thing, you know. Don't know the actual words, but it was on that vibe. Let's reunite, you know, I really miss you, probably, that kind of thing. So said he was reluctant to do it at first. But he was like, all right, fine, you know, come on over to my hotel. She got there, started going right back into her old ways, which, you know, turned out to be kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. And so he told her to leave because he had to catch a plane soon. He was like, yo, I got to go. You know, you might want to go ahead and leave. I don't have time for this. And she refused to leave. And so she had a bruise on one of her eyes. And so when the cops got there, when the cops got involved, she said that it was him that did it. Like he hit her in the eye.
So she's basically
Right.
set him up.
Right. And it was a bruise from a surgery she had like a month ago. She had, because they know each other, so he knows, you know, she had a surgery not too long ago, and she still has probably some swelling or some shit like that, or some marks on her eye. And so she just tried to blame it on him. So yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. So it sounds like he was just dealing with a crazy ex, and maybe he thought, you know, maybe she's not so crazy no more. You know, I'll give it one more try.
Yeah.
Nope. Cuckoo. I don't know, but that's what it sounds like anyway.
Dang, so fleeced the booty Bandit Johnson getting out. Melly Mel. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to say. Yeah, so everybody fleeced is in your neighborhood.
Right.
Yeah, you might want to watch. Yeah, you might want to watch it, but he wild.
Yeah, man.
I like it, and I want you.
Right.
Either do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way.
Pause.
Show us yours.
Right. Well, yeah, but supposedly when Melly Mel got arrested on Monday, he was able to bond out the same day, a few hours later. So he's not in jail at the moment, but he does have to go to court over this and try to prove himself innocent now. It's always something with these females, man.
Listen.
You know what I mean? And
Listen.
I'm so sick of hearing that, man. Speaking of that, matter of fact, that brings me to my next one. Jonathan Majors, his accuser that said that he assaulted her, has now been arrested and is being brought up on charges of assaulting him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. She tried to act like my man did some old, you know what I mean? But it turned out she was the one doing it. Exactly. So, yeah. Don't fall for the hype, man. A lot of these females will set you the fuck up, man. I hate it. I'm not saying all females do that, so let me make that clear. But it's a good section of them, or faction of them, that, you know, they trying to get that come up, you know what I mean? And so it's real sad because, Jonathan Majors, of course, broke up with this chick, and he's now actually dating Megan Good.
Yeah.
So, he's already moved on.
Well, a lot of people saying that he dated her because her father was actually a lawyer.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so he'll be able to move.
Yeah. Hopefully, man.
Hopefully he gets his stuff back. And honestly, I hope he get them for like defamation of character because they really messed up his money.
Yeah.
Because he was on the rise.
Yeah. He lost several endorsements already. Marvel Studios and Disney are the only ones who haven't dropped him yet. I think they're trying to hold out and make sure that, he's proven innocent and all that good stuff before they make a final call. So shout out to them for that. But, he had done that Army commercial. They stripped him on that one. And
they already had him on there, the Ebony app,
Right, the Ebony magazine.
With the spreads.
They probably regret it, like, damn, we shouldn't have put him on our cover.
No, man, that's what I'm saying. Like, shout out to Urban X. That's what they were saying. It's like he probably did. There was something that he was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. And then that's just when that shit happened.
Yeah.
So cause my man's already was doing the spread joints.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man, doing them spreads, man.
And then my man over here is showing me pictures and shit. Yeah, so this right here, like, get that shit the fuck out of my face. I don't want to see my man.
Oh, like, look out here, look what he's showing his
right
balls,
here with the little spreads, nigga. The spreads.
I just thought it was funny, man. It was just funny to me. I was like, yo, I can't even believe he did that. But, a lot of men who are, nowadays, they're trying to prove that it's okay to do this feminine stuff and dress this way and act this way. It doesn't mean that you're gay and all of that. Well, I get it, but I'm still not with it.
I don't know, man, because, back in the day, we had, I'll say this. There were men that were kind of feminine, but they wouldn't necessarily they had like feminine ways,
Yeah.
but they were still men. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
And like they was, but they just had like they was more in touch with their feminine side. But you know what I'm saying? But now it's just like it's being like it's just it's a little much.
Yeah, man.
Much.
Yeah, man. So
Man was spreading the buttons.
yeah, man. So I thought that was weird, man. But we got a lot of prison stuff going on this week. You know what I mean? So we shall see how all that turns out. Brother Polite.
I like it. And won't you?
Oh Lord.
We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard
The
way.
hard way. Yeah.
Choice is yours.
Choice is yours. But yeah, that's crazy to me, man. So yeah, we'll see what happens with all of that, man. We'll keep y'all updated on Brother Polite, Melly Mel, and Jonathan Majors.
Yeah.